Hi friends, Magus Supreme here coming at you guys with another reading. So for this reading, I know I said I was going to do a little bit more like, mundane kind of readings, but, hi, but this isn't really, that's really not gelling with me. It's really not meshing with my energy. It's really not meshing with who I am and what I really want my channel to represent. So I think I'm going to go back to the content and the channel content that I really wanted my channel to be about, which is like higher order messages, very spiritual messages for people that are very spiritually evolved and spiritually advanced. I want to invite more of that energy to my channel. And I don't really want to do like the other kind of readings. So for this reading, this will definitely be about what angel, spirit guide, or what kind of like supportive like spiritual energy is around you. This could be anywhere from humorous messages to like very serious. I'm not sure, but I pulled 6 separate energies and I communed with each one of them to get a little bit of what's going on. I didn't really look at the cards, but I know I pulled my spread that's meant for conversation. So we'll get to see what's coming out of there. So getting into pile selection, for pile 1, we have the Octopus, number 44. I think this is close enough, right? Yeah, this is good. For pile 2, we have number 18, Water. For pile 3, we have number 19, Dagger. For pile 4, we have Spider. Number 51. For pile 5, we have Oraculum. And for pile 6, we have Antidote, number 66. So take a second to go through the pile selection to pick whatever card spoke to your intuition. And with that out of the way, we'll be getting into the reading, beginning with pile 1. So if you chose the Octopus, this reading is for you, pile 1. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get into the energy of the spirit guide or being that's around you, that's close to you. And then we're going to get into their message for you. Okay. So the energy of the spirit guide that's around you is the Destroyer and a God card. So with the with the energy being Destroyer and God, Destroyer talks about releasing what is potentially destructive and preparing for a new life. And the God card talks about benevolence and compassion, recognizing the eternal force within yourself and others. What I got from this was that the first thing I heard was Kali. Maybe you guys know anything about Kali, maybe something about Pele. Those are like kind of some of the energies that I'm like hearing with these cards, like Kali and Pele. Whatever this energy is, it's a very higher force, and it's coming to you guys to put an end to something. And I can see that here in the tarot cards with the 5 of Swords and the Devil, and then the 3 of Swords. And I'll get into exactly what these are supposed to mean in a little bit, because we got the Devil, the 5 of Swords, and the 3 of Swords. So whatever this energy is, it's coming to put an end to something, coming to put an end that has a hold on you, because that's what the octopus means. The octopus is anxiety, it's fears, it's doubts. There's something that's really going on in your mental state that's like really affecting you in a deep way. Maybe you're aware of it. maybe you aren't. But either way, this this energy, I really felt Kali. This could, and I can't escape it, Kali or Pele. This could also be like maybe an ancestor that want to come through and help you, but they will not let me release that. The energy of Kali and the energy of Pele. They're coming here, they're coming to you now, and they're presenting themselves to you to help bring you into a new chapter, to help you release something that's happening in your life. So let's get into the tarot cards and see what's happening here. So this is how they see you, and they see you as the Five of Swords. Now, with the Five of Swords, this means that you're in conflict. You can either be in conflict with another person, like with a lover, a friend, or with just the people around you. And right now, being in the Five of Swords energy means that you're on the defense. You can be combative. You can feel like you got to fight, that you got to battle, that you got to argue with people. And you could, in fact, be engaged with arguments with people right now. And I'm like, it's only like the second day of the year, but there's a lot that's like really going on here. Let me take your bottom deck card too. There's a lot that's like really going on here. Let me see, what else can I get from the Five of Swords? Either way, this energy, Kali or Pele, whichever one of them it is, they see you in like a deep contention with something that's got a hold on you. Because this is what you can focus on. And what you can focus on is the devil. You can focus on whatever this is that has the hold on you, that's keeping you bound and chained. As you can see in this card, this guy is like sitting on top of him, like he got his foot on him. Like there's no escaping them. Normally with the devil card, like the chain is like, yeah, normally in the devil card, the chain is like around the people's necks and they can like easily escape. But in this version of the devil, like the devil is literally on top of these two people. Like this could be like you and someone else, you arguing with someone else or arguing with a lot of people. But either way, your energy is very constricted. It's very tight, and it's just a lot of like chaos. A lot of chaos, discord, and discontent in your life right now. And it's something that needs to go, especially with the Destroyer card coming out. Something needs to be released. Something needs to let go. And that's also echoed in the Three of Swords here. But we'll get to that card. So, this is what do your spirit guides want you to know. Or what does Kali or Pele want you to know. And what they want you to know is that there is joy available for you. Like, you can be happy. Like, I really get the sense that whatever this is, only thing you simply have to do is just walk away or choose not to let it bother you anymore. Like, you can be happy. Happiness is available, but it's in your hands. You got to choose to put an end to this thing. You got to choose to let this go and choose to not let it affect you anymore, Power One. Because whatever it is, you're giving it too much energy. You're giving it too much life. And it really needs to be put to an end so that a new beginning can begin. So you can go out in life and face new opportunities with the Ace of Pentacles as your bottom deck card. You're missing out on opportunities, and the moment you let go, whatever the situation is, you'll start experiencing life brand new. You'll get renewed, and you'll get a brand new sense of vigor. So this is where Kali and Pele are trying to lead you. They're trying to lead you to this Three of Swords. Like, if this is a relationship, you're not getting what you need out of it. You may really love this person, you may really like them, but this relationship isn't meant for you. Yeah, it isn't meant for you. There's a lot of arguing, a lot of back and forth, a lot of anxiety. And if this resonates as for a relationship, no matter what this is, this card is very clear. It needs to be put to an end. Like, and I really get the feeling like this really might hurt you. This might be something that you might not want to do. Like, this is like the last thing that you probably would want to hear, but it's exactly what you need to hear. Whatever is going on, whatever this is that's like having you in conflict and in opposition, whether it's a thought pattern, a behavior, or even another person, it needs to be put to rest. Like, it's time to let that energy go. Because like I said with the octopus, this anxiety, this whatever this is, it has a hold on you. And it's like really, really screwing with you a lot. So let that hurt go. Let this person go. Let whatever is happening, let it go. Let it die and move on. So what can you do to allow yourself to be led to this Three of Swords energy is the Hierophant. This is to me this is like surrender. Like I really feel like with the God card coming out and the Hierophant showing up, like this is coming from like a much higher spiritual place. Like you need to surrender to the guidance that you're getting here. And I'm not gonna get too deep with this because I have 6 piles and I'm not trying to like be reading for like 3-4 hours straight. But you guys, like pile 1, you know what this is. You know what's happening. Like you feel it, and I'm feeling that very clearly. You know what this is. You know what needs to end. You probably already know. You are probably already thought about it, and you probably already like felt that whatever this is needed to end, but you're just hesitating. But there's no more hesitation. Like this is clear. It's either going to end now or they're going to end it for you. And you don't want them to end it for you because it's going to end in a very tragic, very sad, and a much more painful way. So that way you can really get the lesson. That way you can really understand. Such as the energy of Kali. Like she is a protector, she's a mother, and she'll do everything she can to help you out. But if you're not listening, if you're being unruly, then she loses control and she will come in and she will literally destroy your life and have you build anew. Do not play with this energy, pile 1. Don't play with it. Whatever it is that's causing you pain in your life, you need to muster your courage. You need to stop, dry them tears, and you need to be brave and put this to an end. Because this is more so not much of a suggestion, but more so of a command. Like, I really wish I can, like, sit here and be soft with you guys, pile 1, and, like, really give yourself, like, some gentle guidance. Kali is, like, very much, like, she very well can give that kind of energy, that kind of gentleness, that kind of guidance. But I really feel like whatever the situation is, she's fed up. She's had enough of it. It's done. It needs to be ended. It's gone on for way too long. And if you don't do something is going to happen that causes this whole situation to blow up in your face in a very bad way. But it'll be so that you can learn a lesson. So you have a brand new start, brand new opportunities waiting for you, pile 1. Only thing you gotta do is just be brave enough to put this to an end and take them. So I'm gonna get some oracle cards before I let you go. Just so we can see what's going on here. We got impasse. Impasse talks a lot about something being blocked to you. Like whatever is going on right now, there's about to be a blockage there. Like if you keep going down this path, and I feel like Kali isn't gonna let you go down this path. She'll really destroy your life before she lets you continue whatever this is. Like she will she will really come through and like tear everything down before she lets you continue on whatever it is that you're doing. She will destroy you. Oh my God, this energy. She will destroy you before she lets you keep going on down this path. Whatever this situation is blocked, is over, is done with. You need to let it go. Period. There's no more going back to it. There's no back and forth. There's no dilly-dallying. It's time to let this go. This could be a person. And I really feel like this could be a person with the soulmate card here at the bottom of the deck. This could be a person. This could be a relationship. Or this could just be an idea. But whatever it is, you got to let it go. Yeah, it's time to let it go. No more playing around with this. It's done. It's done. That's all I hear. It's done. So let it go and go on to bigger and better things. And if this is already about a relationship that ended and you're just having a hard time moving on, just realize that there's no going back. Like if the relationship ended but you're starting to like miss the person or something like that, don't go back. Go towards the new. Go towards new and better things. Like this isn't the going back isn't the way. We only go forward here. This is the year of progression, not the year of regression. So go forward, not backwards, Power One. Yeah, because there's unlimited possibilities available to you. There's other fish in the sea. There's life isn't over. Life isn't done for you, Power One. Yeah, and here it is. So let it go. Let whatever situation this is, whatever person, whatever is going on, it's time for you to let it go, Power One, and move on. No more. No more. That's all I hear is no more. You're done. So, Power One, if this reading resonated with you, please leave a like, a comment, share this video if you're just share the video. Power One, if you want to support my channel, the way to do so is in the description box of this video. You can book a reading, donate cards, or donate money. Um, if you need help with this particular situation, Power One, please book a reading with me. I'll be more than happy to help. Maybe we can touch on some kinder energy. Either way, thank you for joining me, Power One, and please be blessed. If you chose the water card, pile 2, then this reading is for you. So let's take a look at some of the spiritual energies that's around you right now. Ooh, this is nice. Much different from Power 1. Okay. All right. Okay, Power 2, I see you. You got a lot of good energy here, Power 2. So with the energy of the engineer and the knight, I get the feeling like this isn't like, a guardian or an angel. I get the feeling like this might be like an ancestor, whether you know them or not. This is like an ancestral energy that's coming through and like trying to give you guys a message today. With the engineer, this is an ability to give creative energy a practical expression, talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas. And the knight is loyalty, romance, chivalry, and a love of honor. I really feel like whatever this energy is, this is someone that's like very loyal to you. It could be a former lover, or a lover that probably has passed. Or this could be someone from like a past life. Like I've heard that as well. Like this could be like someone from a past life or one of your past lives. Power 2, coming through to like give you some advice to help you solve a problem. It could be helping you solve a problem, or it could just be like, coming through and giving you a pat on the back. Because with the energy in these cards here, like this is really good energy. Like you got some major arcanas here, some good ones, and you got a lot of powerful energy around you, Power 2. So I really feel like this person, this energy, this past life energy is more so here to like, give you a pat on the back. Like, to congratulate you, to give you like, your kudos. So let's see what we got here. Let me see. Yeah, because your bottom deck card is Justice. The card for the bottom deck is Justice. So I can tell Justice and Strength. Because they told me to pull this out too. So whatever is going on here, Pal 2, you're doing good. Your energy is like really, really strong. So whatever this energy is, I really feel like this is a past life energy. For some of you, this is a past life energy, but for others of you, this is someone that was very loyal to you in the past life. Like this could be someone that's like an advisor, a knight, or someone who's pledged allegiance to you is what I'm hearing. Someone who pledged allegiance to you in the past life. Like You know, you could be someone of note and of value in a former life, and like this person just agreed to follow you, to be with you through many of your lives, whether in a physical or as a spirit. I feel like right now they're here as a spirit to like really help you out, to give you insight, to give you inspiration on how to solve problems and how to navigate through your life. This is like very, very beautiful energy. Like I really feel like this is someone who cares a lot. This is an energy that cares about you. Like, and I can't shake that. It might be in a romantic way. This is an energy that really cares about you, pal, too. An energy that you've known in a past life, or it could be your past life itself. That's, you know, a life that you probably loved a lot, that you probably enjoyed. So right now, this energy sees you as the Eight of Pentacles. It sees you working, it sees you striving, and it sees you doing what it is that you need to do. You're it doesn't even have to be like focused on your money, but you can be focused on your health. You can be bettering yourself. You can be striving to better yourself. And whatever this energy is, like whether it's your past life or someone who pledged allegiance to you, they're looking down upon you, they're looking at you, and they're very, very happy and they're very pleased with what you're doing. They're so happy that you decided to embrace a new beginning, because this is what you can focus on now, and this is the Fool card. You probably just recently started a new beginning, like started a new chapter. You just cleared your energetic board and you're ready to like really start focusing up. Oops. And you're probably more so focused on whatever this new start, this new chapter is bringing into your life, pal, too. And this is like really good energy, and they're proud for you because you're starting to because you're starting to flow like water. You're allowing your life to like move the way that it needs to. On top of that, with the water card being here, I also see a sense of purification here. Like you've really been like taking the time out to like solve problems that was like really, really hounding you, that was like really deep and really personal problems. And you took the time out to like resolve them, to purify yourself of them, and to embrace a brand new beginning, pal, too. And this energy is very, very proud of that. Yeah, you had like you followed your intuition. You've been following the guidance that they gave you, that they brought to you on how to like navigate that current situation that you probably got out of, and now you're more so focused on moving ahead and in a healthy pace. So, what do they need you to know? It's the High Priestess. Now, with the High Priestess, like this energy that's showing up for this reading is very, very close to you. It's an energy that talks to you often, whether it's an ancestor, whether it's your past life. I don't feel any like deity or angel energy from this. Like I don't feel that. I really feel like very strong ancestor, past life, or passed away loved one. Like either way, this energy wants you to know that you are in communion with him or her, but I really feel like a him. You're in communion with this energy. Like it speaks to you, it talks to you. It can even appear in your dreams. So if you have a strange man that appears in your dreams, that seems to help you out, or just like seems very kind towards you, I'm being told that that's this energy, that's this spirit guide here, because this is exactly what it is. It's a spiritual guide. A spirit guide. Okay. Yes, it's a spirit guide. So it's coming through, and it's letting you know that you're in communion with this. This is an energy that's like that's on your spirit team, and that's a guide for you. And I'm hearing like this is the head of your spirit team. Okay. All right. This is the head of your spirit team. Okay. So this energy is stepping forth and is letting you know, like, you did amazing. You doing a good job following your intuition, whether you're spiritual or not. You trusting your gut, and you're making the proper moves and the proper steps. You just got out of a situation that you're starting to reverse and turn around, and you're really disciplined and focused and stable and secure on your inside, and possibly working on outside stability right now, pal, too. You've been through a lot, and now you're hitting into like a good stretch. So this energy wants you to be more like the King of Wands. It wants you to be very ambitious. It wants you to like really See what it is that you want in life and go towards it and work towards your goals. The King of Wands is someone with ambition, with energy, with power. And the King of Wands actually makes sure that they achieve the things that they set out to do and then starts going out for other things to achieve and do. This is going to be your energy for the year, and this is the energy that this spirit guide wants for you this year. For you to set out, for you to achieve, and for you to do. But in order to welcome in the King of Wands energy, you need to be in the King of Pentacles. You need to make sure that you're grounded, that you're secure, that you're stable. And I really feel like you're working on your King of Pentacles energy here with the Eight of Pentacles. You're working on building a solid, secure, and stable ground for yourself. Like... You're working on making sure that you become more grounded, much more diligent in your work, and that you're actually going towards the things that are like fair for you. You're making good decisions for yourself now because you're in communion with like your spirit guide, with whoever this is. You're in much more better communion, or you're just now getting into the practice of following your intuition more. Yeah, you're getting into that practice. And that's a very beautiful thing, Paul, too. This is overall a really, really good message. The message here, just in the simplest form, is you're doing amazing. Keep doing what you're doing and aim high and reach for the stars, is what I just heard. Reach for the stars. Because you can, because at worst, if you reach for the stars, at worst, you can just land amongst them or land on the moon. Like, it doesn't really matter. There's no going wrong. There's no reaching too high for you. Reach and do what you can, but in order for you to reach, you need to continue working on a stable foundation first. And you're already doing that, and you're setting that up nicely. So I'm going to pull some oracle cards for you, pal, too, just to see what comes out. This one was trying to jump out. We have distant thunder, which says clear the air. And I really feel like this is what happened for you, Pile 1. You really cleared the air. This is what I was just talking about you overcoming a really tough time. Distant thunder talks about a tough time coming towards you, but I really feel like this is a tough time going away from you. If anything, with the distant thunder card, this is here to let you know that, as you're working on your stability, be prepared for like certain changes, certain challenges that arise, but you're more than capable enough to get through these challenges. They're not going to break you like they did in the past because you're in closer communion to your spirit guide. He's closer to you than ever, and you're in a brand new chapter of your life. Like, you're more prepared with the Fool and the Strength card. You're much more prepared to handle challenges in your life. Like, they're not really going to affect you the way that they did before because you're in a very good period karmically with the Justice card here. You racked up some pretty good karma. You worked off some heavy karma. And now things are going to feel a little bit lighter and things are going to be a little bit lighter. So when challenges happen, just don't overreact. Don't think that everything is starting to regress or go backwards. You're in a much better time, a better time than you always have been, is what I'm hearing. A better time than you've ever known. We have the sheep who wandered and found a different shepherd. Now, with this card coming out, this lets me know, like, you really just decided to do what was right for you here with the Justice and the Strength card and the Fool. There was something that you had to walk away from. It could be a job, it could be a situation, it could be a relationship, but there was something that you had to walk away from to trigger this new beginning, to trigger this change, and you did it. And I'm hearing like it took so much bravery, so much courage, much like a knight here. It took a lot of bravery and a lot of courage for you to walk away from whatever this was and to find something that's more true to you. This is a very beautiful, beautiful energy here, like Pile 2. Like you wandered away from something that was like causing you harm, that wasn't really the best for you, and you wandered into somewhere where you can like be much more appreciated and celebrated. You wandered into a new beginning for yourself. But yeah, it wasn't easy. It probably was like really, really sad. You probably had to let someone or let a lot of people in your life go, Pile 2. But you did it. You're clearing out that pain, that grief. You're letting it all go. You're becoming into a much more lighter and enlightened space in your life. And you're just ready to go ahead and go about. So Pile 2, this is a very beautiful reading. If you guys want to support my channel, you can do so by donating cards, decks, money, or you can even just book a reading with me, Pile 2. Thank you so much for your energy. The description to how to do all that stuff and how to support my channel will be in the description box. Thank you and be blessed, you guys. Keep rocking out. Oh, I've already put everything away. That's fine. If you chose the Dagger card, Pile 3, then this reading is for you. So let's see what we got here, Pile 3. Okay. I feel the energy here. This is a very nurturing energy here, Pile 3. I can tell that you're probably in need of a little tender love and care. I can feel that very strongly. You're in need of some love. And this being that came through could very well be here for that. This could be a mother that you had that passed away. This could be a mother from a previous life. But either way, with the mother and the shapeshifter card here, this lets me know that this is like very much a spirit. Yeah, let me feel a little bit more into this. Nurturance, patience, unconditional love, joy in giving birth to life, skill at navigating through different levels of consciousness, ability to see the potential in everything. I can't shake the fact that this is a mother. Rather, this is like a mother that's passed, or rather, this is a mother in a past life. Like, either way, the energy of a mom is very, very strong here. And I really feel like you've seen this spirit guide before. You've seen this energy. Like, you know this energy, Pile 3. You know who this is. You know what this is. You know this energy. Let me take your bottom card, too. You know this energy, Pile 3, for sure. Because I can see that in the shapeshifter here. Like, maybe you're someone that's like a little spiritually attuned. Maybe you're someone who likes to commune with their ancestors, or who probably got a inkling that, you know, if you had a mother that passed, you know that she's watching over you or something like that. Whatever this energy is, this is an energy that's coming through that's giving you love, giving you patience. Like, this is very much a nurturing energy. One of the other things that I'm hearing is that if you don't have a mother that's passed, then this is Mother Earth. Like, because I can see that with the green and everything here in this card. Like, this could also be the Earth itself coming through and giving you some love. If you don't have a mother that passed or anything like that, this could be the Earth coming through and giving you love. With the Dagger card here, I get the sense that maybe you just underwent, like, you know, a betrayal of some sort. Maybe someone was kind of like stabbed you in the back. Maybe someone did something shady and underhanded with you, or towards you, that, you know, you really didn't appreciate. And now it's kind of got you stuck in withdrawal mode, because this is how this energy sees you. It sees you as removed from this Three of Cups. It's removed away from friends, from family, really withdrawn and isolated here. Like, you're all by yourself. And there's a hint of sadness in this Four of Cups. Like, there's no sadness in the other Four of Cups, like, but that's why I like this deck a lot, because I can get very emotional, like very deep pulls. So it's no coincidence that this energy came out with this very emotionally expressive deck. Like, you're very much removed, very much like not involved with other people right now, Pile 3. And I'm really feeling like that's okay. Like, it's okay for you to like really be out there. Just hold on to your cup right now and allow yourself to be healed, to go through whatever it is that you're going through and to process the emotions that you're going through right now, pile 3. Like, allow yourself to process. And that's okay. Because right now, what you can focus on is this sadness and disappointment. Really just looking into your cup here. Like, there's a strong sense of sadness that's going on here. Maybe you just recently lost your mother, pile 3. And if that's true, I'm so sorry. Like, but there's a big sense of like loss and of hurt here, of being left alone with the 5 of Pentacles. Like, this is a big sense of being left alone, feeling abandoned. Like, if you did have a mother that passed, like, just know that she's watching over you. Like, she loves you very much. She's with you. And, take the time that you need to process the hurt and process what you need to do. This could be somewhere around the anniversary of her passing, or maybe this could be fresh. But either way, if you didn't have a mother that passed, then this is the earth itself coming through and trying to heal you. I'm trying to let you know that it's okay for you to like process your sadness, to be alone, and to like really just go through whatever it is that you're going through. Like, cry your tears. Definitely cry your tears. Crying is going to be something that's very healing for you, very beneficial for your energy. If you're someone who don't really like to cry, it's okay to like, be alone for a little bit and do what you got to do to release this energy, because it's very much needed, like, for you to like let go. Like, you pretty much got the go ahead to like, allow yourself to feel, to allow yourself to process these very deep and very dense emotions of loss and abandonment, of sadness and disappointment. Like, it's okay for you to be alone and be isolated right now and be with yourself. Because if you're alone and you're by yourself, this energy is going to be closer to you than ever. It's going to be with you. It's going to nourish you. And it's going to be sitting there with you as you're crying. I see like a figure sitting on a bed and like rubbing your back as you're crying. So it's very soothing, very nurturing energy that's here. And it's giving you the go ahead to cry and let it out, for you to release with the 6 of Cups here. The 6 of Cups is usually about reconciliation with childhood, but in this deck, I always channel the 6 of Cups as release, because she's sitting down and she's like releasing all this water out of this cup. And what's funny here is like, in a 5 of Cups, like the cup is like completely empty. They're looking into it, they're just wondering what's going on. The four of Cups, she's holding on to it. The 5 of Cups, he's looking into it. He's missing what's going on. He missed his cup. And the 6 of Cups, they're releasing it. They're allowing it to go. Like, there could be something here that's an emotional void that's there. You have an emotional void. Like, it really could be the fact that someone, either someone just betrayed you recently, like, a friend or a close lover or someone, and you had to let them go and you're feeling alone. Or it could be the fact that your mother passed and, you miss her. It could be closer to the anniversary, or it could be something that just happened recently, pile 3. But it's okay for you to process those emotions and to release them, because that's what this being wants from you eventually, for you to release and to let it go and to be happy again and move forward in your life, to allow the happiness to flow back into you. Like, this is where the spirit like kind of wants you to like get back to. This is not usually how I read this spread, but this is how it's coming to me intuitively. And I'm more than happy to make adjustments in my reading if the energy is asking me to do so. So yeah, so technically it should be like this. Yeah, it should be like this. Yeah, because this way it makes sense for me and I can remember the message. It really wants you to get into the energy of like releasing, of crying your tears, so you can get back to being happy again, so you can get back to being like yourself. I get the feeling like, oh wait, you guys can't see these cards here. Let me move this higher up. Wow, I wonder if I've been like that if I did this with the other piles too, because I know I did. Dang. But yeah, it wants you to get into the energy of like releasing, of just letting it go. Like, of just crying your tears if you have to. Because here we have the King of Cups as your bottom deck card. And with the King of Cups as the bottom deck card, this lets me know that this is all about your emotional maturity and mastering your emotions. It's time for you to let this stuff out, to cry your tears, and to do what you gotta do to let it out, because that's exactly what's being asked of you. Let it out, process this hurt, and release it. So let's get some oracle cards for you. Okay. We got To Be Fair. The To Be Fair card talks about like allowing, being fair in all your dealings with people. But what I'm getting here with the To Be Fair card is be fair to yourself. You know, you can't just like jump up and get back out there and like pretend like whatever has happened didn't really like happen, that it's not hurting you, or that, you know, you don't feel some kind of way. Rather, this was like someone that was just like lost by like natural causes or betrayal, or even if someone was like killed around this time. Like, you can't just go out there and pretend like you're okay. Like, allow yourself to feel and allow yourself to process, pile 3. It's what's really being asked of you, and you got to go ahead to sit alone, to be by yourself, and to just allow yourself to feel and allow yourself to be. This energy is very nurturing, it's very healing, and it cares about you very deeply, like a mother would. Because part of this card is unconditional love. Mending, yeah. It's time for healing. Allow yourself to heal, pile 3. Allow yourself to heal. Okay, it seems like I'm gonna have to move all this stuff up. I got it. So allow yourself to heal, pile 3. Honestly, truly. What else can I add to this spread? Is there anything else you want me to add to this spread? Okay. Well, pile 3, I guess I'll end your reading here. Thank you for being with me. I pray that you find the healing and find the peace that you need, pile 3. If you guys need a shoulder to cry on, or like if you want someone to like listen or to like channel this energy for you again, you can definitely book a reading with me. Thank you for your energy, and please, any way that you want to donate or give to my page is in the description box. Be blessed, pile 3. Now that I know that, I'm gonna move these closer to me. And we're gonna do this here. Okay. If you chose pile 4, the spider card, then this reading is for you. So let's get a sense of the energies that are around you. Oh wait, it goes like this. Okay. I got it. And we could put your bottom deck card here as well. Okay, so pile 5. One of the biggest things that I see here is like the spiritual guide energy that's around you is that of the slave and child nature. The slave card talks about surrendering your power of choice to the divine with complete trust. And the nature card talks about friendship with animals and communication with nature spirits. So I really feel like, pile 3, that this is weird. I don't know if you believe in them or not, but I really feel the energy of like a fairy or fairy-like energy that's surrounding you right now. And it's very much in line with the reading here. There's a lot of whimsy, a lot of emotional fulfillment, and a lot of happiness in this reading here, pile 5. With the spider card being here, like maybe you get talked to a lot by like nature, maybe you get a lot of like spiritual messages from nature, from animals. And with the spider here, this is telling me about building your happiness step by step. And like once you have like certain things, like just really just go forth with the energy of trust. Let me sit with this energy for a second and see what I can get from it. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, power forward. Um, the biggest thing that I'm getting from this energy is that this is like a nature spirit. I heard a dryad and I also heard fairy. If you're someone who's very much involved with nature, who likes being outside, um, I heard, and this is going to sound really weird to you guys, but one of the things that I heard is that one of these days, if you don't already, you're going to be able to talk to animals. Like animals are just going to come up to you, and you that might already happen to you now with animals coming up to you, showing you love and being nurtured, and want you to touch them and allow you to touch them. It's because you are very, very closely aligned with this earth. You're very much a child of earth. Uh, Powerful. I'm hearing that clearly. You're a child of earth. Like you're here to fight for it, to be kind to it, and it's here to nurture and support you. So surrender to the earth and surrender to your connection to the earth. Don't fight it. Don't do anything to disrespect it. Like really make sure that you're very careful about your eco footprint and make sure that you do what you can, like to go out into nature very often, go out to forests, or just like sit outside and feed the pigeons or do something like that. If you don't have a forest, a wooded area around you, feed the birds. Do something to give back to the earth because you have a strong connection to it. So, right now, this energy, this fairy energy, sees you in the Three of Cups. Like it sees you like in happiness right now. You're out celebrating. Probably since New Year's just passed, it was happy that you went out and had some fun, or at least stayed home and had some fun with friends. Either way, you were having fun, and that energy very much supports that. So what you can focus on now is really deepening your connection to the earth, or maybe even deepening your connection to someone in your life. Like if you met someone recently that you kind of vibing with, that you get along with, and you feel like the vibe is mutual, really invest in that. I'm hearing, like really invest in that kind of like thing. But another thing that I'm hearing here is like if you haven't met someone, because the Three of Cups does talk about celebration with friends, going out and parties and stuff like that. And with the Three and the Two of Cups, I really felt like you probably just met someone at a party. But if that's not true, if you didn't do anything like that, then the Two of Cups just talks about like coming into closer union with your connection to the divine, to the power of the earth, to Gaia. Like you're very connected to it, and one of the things that I want you to focus on and build is build your connection to Gaia, build your connection to the earth. Like do what you can to like really foster that connection because it's very important. It'll serve you well in the future, and it's something that and it's a big targeted goal for this year. So what you need to know right now is that a wish of yours is going to be fulfilled. And this is why I really felt like you met someone recently, because this is the Nine of Cups, and look at this heart that's surrounding it. If you met someone recently, like at a party or like with a group of friends or at a social gathering or something, there's something significant about that person. You just don't know it and you don't see it yet. But take the time out to go slow and to build connections with this person. Because that's another thing that I get with the spider card here. You pull it up. Because that's another thing that I get with the spider card here is building connections. Especially since the spider and the Three of Cups, they go hand in hand. But I really feel like if you just met someone recently, give that person a real chance. Like really get to know that person, build a closer connection, even if it isn't like a lover. Like even if you just met someone new, like as a friend, like a friend of a friend, and the person was really cool, and you guys like kind of hit it off. Really adopt that person into your life. Really get to know them and bring them in slowly, slowly. Don't be a weirdo about it, pal. For bring them in slowly. That's something that I feel there. So where is the spirit trying to lead you to? It's trying to lead you to the Judgment card. The Judgment card is all about a spiritual awakening, a rebirth, and walking into an alignment or waking up to like your soul path. There's something here, there's some energy that just recently like transpired that was like huge. And I really feel like it's just the shifting of the year. Like there's something that's really huge, and this year you're meant to like really grow, change, and evolve, Power Forward. You're meant to become someone completely different by the end of this year, and that's energy that I feel very strongly and is very palpable. Like you're meant to become someone very different by the end of this year. So give it a chance and allow that energy to unfold. So in order to allow that energy to unfold, you need to walk away from like old thoughts and outdated paradigms about yourself. Maybe you're not really confident, maybe you're really shy. This year is time for you to break out of that stuff, to be more social, to date, to get out there and do things. Yeah, to get out there and do things. Maybe on New Year's when it was time for you to go to a party, go into a party with something that you don't do often. You only did it because it was the new year. But do stuff like that more often. Get to meet people. Go out there and like really connect with people. Not just by yourself and not just with nature, but connect with others as well. It's time for a big shift in the way that you feel about yourself and the way that you go about your life. And that shift will bring about a brand new awakening in yourself because you're a very powerful and capable person here with the Queen of Wands. You're meant to be someone very confident, very beautiful, someone who like stands out. And you probably been keeping yourself like on the sidelines for far too long, Power Forward. So these spirits, this energy, these nymphs, dryads, and fairies, they want you to go out there and they want you to like to to be. I'm hearing they want you to be. Yeah, this is very, very whimsical, very light energy, very light-hearted. And I really feel like this energy is just trying to push you into something. It's just trying to gently push you into like an emotional bond. It could be in a bond with the earth and light tightening your connection with the earth. But I really feel like this has a lot to do with your connection to people and how your connection and building connections to people will be something that's really going to change your life this year. You'll see that it's easier than ever for you to like build connections with people because next to the Queen of Wands, right under it, you had the World and the Ace of Cups. So I'm gonna take these cards as well. Like this is a brand new chapter, a brand new start for your life because the World and the Judgment card. Let me pull them out. To me, the World and the Judgment card are working hand in hand because after Judgment comes the World. You're working on starting a brand new chapter in your life. It hasn't started yet because there's still something that you got to give up, something that you got to walk away from, and something that you got to do. But by the end of this year, it's something that you are going to do. And it's going to bring about a brand new change and probably even bring forth new love and new life into your life. It's going to allow you to feel again and to like feel deeply, feel more connected to your life, connected to the people around you. And I really feel like that might be something that's missing. It's like getting out more and like feeling more connected to your earth, feel more connected to the people in your life. So let's see what we're going to get here. One thing I'm hearing is like you can be like an earth witch as well. You can be someone that's like really good at planning, gardening. And if you don't do that, you have a talent there. You have a gift in that area of gardening, of planting, of like building and nourishing life. Taking care of animals is something that you'll also be very talented at as well, Power Forward. There's a lot here with like your connection to animals, to plants, and to the earth. Let me see. Because you are a child of nature. And you need to surrender to that aspect of yourself. We have the 6th-rayed star here. I'm going to take that out. And candle, illumination. Now with the 6th-rayed star and illumination, this is telling me a lot, like a lot. And here it is again. This is a card that I was looking for, Bell. Awakening. As you can see, there's a lot of like nature energy in this card. This is definitely has a lot to do with your unification and you coming into your connection to the earth. And the earth is more than just like plants, is more than just that. Like, this is also having a lot to do with other people. But I get the strong sense that this is about animals and fairies as well, Pal 4. There's something very different about you. I don't do these readings too often because they're a little too fantastical for my taste, but this energy is here and I can't deny it. You could very well have a strong connection to the fairy realm, to nature spirits like the dryads, because I feel like this is what this is. This is either a dryad or an earth nymph or something like that. But you also have a strong connection to animals and possibly rabbits. As you can see, the rabbit showed up twice. Your nickname could be Bunny. You can like rabbits, but you have a strong connection to the earth. So I'm going to read a little bit of some of these cards. The first card I'm going to read is Candle. Candle rules the throat chakra. Candle is a sign of holding yourself as an example to life. You may have felt worn down or overworked recently in order to fulfill demands. However, you can be sure that if you're making sacrifices for the benefit of the greater good, your life will shine with radiance as a result. Candle can also reveal that you may be about to burn out. Perhaps things have been getting out of control. Lessons need to be learned about energy management and how to improve it. Grounding yourself regularly will assist your current situation, as will tempering the flame with rest and contemplation. Don't push yourself or your desires too hard. Yeah, yeah. You need to connect to the earth more. That could be something that's really, really happening here. That's why you got the Three of Cups and the Two of Cups. You could be someone that just like works and works and works and works, power for, and you've been working really hard lately, but you need to come back and reconnect to nature, reconnect and unify with your higher self, with the spirit that gave you birth. That's funny. I really feel like you really are a child of the earth. Like, and your mother, your mommy is calling you back into the house because you've been out here, you've been working, but it's time to reunify with your spirit, reunify with yourself, and get back in touch with yourself. And that's what the six-way star is about, reconnecting and unifying your masculine and feminine energies. So now we're going to read Bell. This also rules the throat chakra. So you got two cards that rule your throat chakra. Bell indicates that this is a time for celebration. Yes, the Three of Cups. That this is a time for celebration, for ceremony, and for change. You're invited to step into a new situation as a result of waking up to a call from spirit. That's the judgment here, the wake up. Like, you really are being called out to by the earth, by earth spirits. Yeah, by earth spirits, you're being called out to. And they're trying to get you to have fun, to lighten up, and to like really reconnect to the energy of life. This could be a marriage, new job, new beginning, but whatever it is, you can be assured that spirit is listening to your needs. Prepare yourself for an increase in your power and remember that spirit always heeds a call. So word questions and prayers with care and attention to detail. Your words carry meaning at the moment, as do the words of those around you. Listen. What is calling you? What do you wish to call for? The high note is to celebrate a change in circumstances. Like, there's something here that you're summoning into your life, Pal 4. And I really feel like what you're bringing into your life is a closer unification to the earth, to the spiritual guides that rule you. Because you are very much a child of the earth, and you're going to learn what that means for you this year. You're going to learn what it means. What else can I say? Also, I really feel like you're going to meet someone very, very soon, Pal 4, at a party, or as you're going out and you're celebrating this, you're going to meet someone that's going to change your life in a very big way, Pal 4. So that's something to look forward to, and that could be something to like really help you as an incentive to go out and to have more fun and to go and do things, Pal 4, to get out of your head, to get out of work, and to just like, get back into enjoying life and get back into connecting again. Because there's something that's waiting for you out there, and the earth itself is waiting to bless you. waiting to bless you with new love, a new opportunity, and brand new connections in your life, Pile 4. You just need to go out there. You need to make the time to do it and make the time to seize it. So, Pile 4, if this reading resonated for you, please leave a like, a comment, share this video if you can, and if you can, please donate to my channel. You can donate me decks for my Amazon wish list. You can donate money, or you can book a reading, all of which is in the description box. So thank you, Pile 4, and please be blessed. If you chose the Oraculum, Pile 5, then this reading is for you. I'll put the Oraculum over here. I don't even know if you guys can see it. Let me move it closer. I'll move the Oraculum over there. So let's pull out your cards and your energies. So we have Mentor and Femme Fatale. Let's see what we got. I like this. I like that. I like that. All right, I like this energy. Pile 5. The energy that's close to you is a Mentor and Femme Fatale, which is a very odd combination. This is passing on wisdom and refining a student's character, and highlights the erotic energy of the feminine. Opens your heart when your dependency is rejected. I really feel like whatever is happening here, Pile 5, the energy that's around you is teaching you how to leverage your good looks, how to leverage your ability, your sensual and sexual energy. Because I can see that you're probably very attractive, but you're also very content with who you are as an individual. I'm getting a strong sense that you achieved a sense of independence this year, Pile 5, rather with or without another person. And that's something that you can be really, really happy about. Maybe you were someone who was married or who was about to be married, and that just went left and fell, and you had to build your life on your own. But either way, Pile 5, whatever the spiritual energy is, it's here to guide you. It's here to teach you, and it's teach you how to use your feminine energy. Yeah, how to use your feminine and sensual energy to make sure that you achieve what you want. A lot of people really look down on this kind of practice, especially other women. They're really not a big fan of using their looks or using sensuality to get what they want. But that's part of your God-given gifts. Remember that the energy of Venus does exist, you know. It's the energy of love, of beauty. And love and beauty and things of that nature, good looks can really be a gift. That's not something that you should really discount because, the current social standards of oh, we're feminists, we can do everything we got to do. We're more than just our bodies. We're more than just our looks. Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with using your looks. There's nothing wrong with being sexy. And it's time to bring sexy back into this world. For men and for women. It's time to bring it back. One of the biggest things that I'm seeing here with the Mentor and Femme Fatale energy, though, Pile 5, especially with the Oraculum, is that you have an amazing amount of psychic and spiritual power inside of you. You are, especially since the Femme Fatale speaks of using the energy of the feminine, and the energy of the feminine is always spiritual power. Whatever this guide is that's with you is teaching you how to use your magical power to achieve what you want. Yes. It opens your heart when your dependency is rejected. Yeah, it's teaching you how to be self-sufficient and independent all on your own. Because here we have the 9 of Cups. And I really seem like this is something that you did. And this was probably a big lesson that you were learning all through 2021 and maybe even longer. How to do things yourself, how to be more self-sufficient. And I really see here that right now you're living in a big manifestation that you build all by yourself. It was very beautiful. It was an awesome energy that you that you did by yourself. You really learned how to leverage your willpower, how to leverage your magical power, and how to manifest Pile 5. This is something that's coming through very strongly. You really learned how to manifest, how to like go out there and like follow your ambitions and to like achieve whatever it is that you want with or without another person, and pretty much on your own. Power 5. This is very beautiful energy, like very powerful energy. You learning how to like manage your willpower to manifest and bring something in that you really want, and you've achieved something that you really want, something that you were trying to manifest for 2021. You achieved it, you got it, and you're just coming off of that high, or you're probably still on it. You're probably still on that high. Either way, Power 5, you're very capable. 4, 5, 6, 7. The Oraculum card boils down to the number 7, which is a very spiritual number. The number 7 is a lucky number, and it's a number of spiritual power. You're a spiritual powerhouse. Level, I was about to say level 5, but number 5. And there's a mentor, there's a close energy in the spiritual realm that's like really taking you under its wing and teaching you how to do it. I heard Mata Hari. I feel like I heard that name before. I think Mata Hari was like a dancer. She was a dancer that was very sexy, very, very beautiful, and she was courted by like a lot of like famous and a lot of like rich and wealthy people in her time. I think she was still around the time where kings were a thing, and she was a dancer that was like courted by kings, princes, and noblemen. And with Mata Hari coming out here for the Femme Fatale energy, this is really like telling you to open yourself up to like being wined and dined. Open yourself up to allowing other people like this year, because you achieved on your own, but this year you're gonna have to learn how to get back into like leveraging your energy. Not that you won't be able to do things on your own, but there's something even better for you this year that's coming up, and it's gonna involve another person. So one of the biggest things that you gotta like that you need to know, Paul, Power 5, is that you're also very independent and very self-sufficient. Like you have that with the Nine of Cups, you have the King of Wands, and now you have the King of Swords. You could very well be a male within this power, and you're just learning how to use like your spiritual connections, your spiritual energy, and really realizing that male. Like I said, men could be sexy too, and you how to use your sex appeal to like really get what you want, and really realizing the power of your sex appeal. Because one thing that women won't tell you if you're a man is that they a sucker for a pretty face and a nice body too. Don't be fooled. Like they're just they're just as much of a sucker for us as we are for them. Power 5. So if you're a man, it's time for you to like really like peep that, think about it logically, and like really leverage that kind of energy to like help achieve your goals. Don't be afraid to lean on your charisma. Don't be afraid to lean on your charm. Don't be afraid to like really to use your energy. But the King of Swords is usually someone that's like very, very intelligent. And even though you have like very strong manifestation powers as well, Power 5, very strong ambition, willpower that you can manage and that you can use like an expert, you also have a very sharp mind. So you're more than just a pretty face. You're more than just, a nice body. Power 5, whether you're male or female, you're more than just a nice face and a pretty body. And this spirit isn't trying to take that away from you. Like, it doesn't want you to think like, oh, maybe I'm not smart enough to do this or that, because clearly you are. You brought in a very big manifestation for yourself. And and they're not taking that away. But they're saying like, for you to reach your ultimate potential, there's another person that needs to come in. There's another person that needs to come in to like really add to you, because you're only at the Nine of Cups, and that's because you're by yourself. But as you can see at the end, there's the Ace of Cups, and that's going to make your Nine of Cups to 10. There's someone that's coming in, and this is where they're trying to lead you to the world, to your ultimate completion, to your happiness, to like, towards like the end of your journey. Because the Nine of Cups is like it's a big manifestation. You achieve something really, really great in your life, but you're not at the peak of where you can be. And, this spirit guide, this mentor is trying to lead you to your peak. And in order for you to get to your peak, you need to be a little bit more sensual, a little bit sexual, and really lean into your feminine energy. Lean into your intuition. Lean into like your magic power. Lean into like your like I said, your intuition, your magic power. And I really feel like you guys might be oracles or witches. Like you guys can probably see your future. I don't know. I know the gift of premonition and the gift of foresight is very rare. Um, if you're not someone that like really like aligns with that, that's okay. That might be something that you gotta practice and work on, and his mentor is going to help. But you really probably have the gift of foresight. You can see how your life is going to go, and I really feel like you already know that even though you've done this on your own, everything isn't going to be complete until you meet another person. You were meant to have another person. You came here as a pair, and that person is still out there, and you won't be complete until you find them. Because you achieved a lot on your own. You're in a very, very beautiful place. You manifested a very big wish for yourself, but it's not your ultimate happiness. You won't be happy until you have someone to share it with, and someone to like live it with, and someone to like to help you out. Not even to help you out, but someone to share this with. Because you have to learn that you're a force by yourself, but you're a movement when you're with this person that's going to come in. So you need to open your heart. And that's what this card says. Open your heart when your dependency is rejected. You need to open your heart back up to love. Pile 5. You need to open your heart back up to love. You need to allow other people in. You need to date. You need to like really be sexy and sensual. Even if you don't feel sexy, even if you don't want to do that, in order to like really reach your ultimate happiness, you're going to have to learn real quickly about how good you look, about just how much of a catch you truly are, and to not let like the pain of like your past, of someone rejecting you, of people rejecting you, or like you being almost married and things going left. You don't need to let any of that kind of like past energy affect you. You achieved a lot on your own. You're very smart. You're very capable, but there's still someone out there. You're not done yet. You're not complete. You don't have the world yet. You'll be complete when you meet your counterpart, your twin flame. And that's something that's coming through very, very strongly here. You won't be complete until you meet your twin flame. So let's get some oracle cards. Order with Moon and Virgo. We also have Mercury and Virgo with caution. And then we have Saturn and Aries with risk. Okay. We also had a Venus in Virgo as well. But one of the biggest things that I'm seeing here, Pile 5, was just like these 3 oracles that I pulled. And I'm going to pull one more from a different deck. Speaking of a different deck, here it is right in my face. So with order, caution, and risk, I get the strong sense like this is like a progression of your life. Like in the past, like you really had to work hard to restore order back into your life with the Moon and Virgo, about sorting your emotions, sorting your life out, and like getting things together. And that's how you achieve this 9 of Cups here, by restoring order and bringing balance back into your life after someone kind of broke your heart or like rejected you in a way. You brought order and you achieved things and you did what you could on your own, and you found a sense of contentment and brought in a big manifestation by yourself. But right now you're more so in the energy of caution. You're wary of other people. You're wary of love. You don't really want to let in new people. You're very cautious and very, very guarded with your heart. Your heart isn't open right now. Your heart is very cautious and very guarded. And that's why I said you need to open your heart. And that's what your spirit guide is like urging you and helping you doing right now. Because you won't you won't really achieve until you learn to take a risk. Like to take a risk and take a chance on love, because this is a Saturn card in Aries. You're playing it too safe. Pile 5. You're being too safe, too guarded with your heart. It's time to open that back up and get back out there into dating, realizing that you're a catch, that you're sexy, that you're ambitious, that you're accomplished. And it's time for you to get out there and open yourself up to the energy of love. Not sitting on the sidelines, being safe, being guarded, turning people away left and right over like the smallest offense. No, that's not it. That's not it. you're not even giving people a chance. Like the moment they fuck up even once, you're cutting them off, and that's not something that you need to be doing. It's not that one. It's the ones on the bottom. We have By the Book and Deep Knowing. By the Book talks about the laws of attraction, and Deep Knowing talks about your intuition. And what was I saying here with the Oraculum card and the feminine energy? You guys have a very powerful intuition, and you're being intuitively guided to use the law of the law of attraction, the law of manifestation that you've already used to achieve this Nine of Cups. Now you have to use it to bring in your lover, to attract your soulmate, to attract your twin flame. And you can do that by being sexy and mysterious and like really realizing that you're a very sensual, sexual person, that you have a lot of strong sexual energy inside of you, pile 5, that you're just not expressing and that you're refusing to see. But if you learn to express that like well, which is something that you're going to be guided on how to do this year, once you learn to express that energy well, you're going to be attracting, bringing in something by the law of attraction. And I really think that whatever it is that you're going to be bringing in is going to bring a major sense of completion into your life. It's going to be something that you desperately need and that you don't even know that you're missing. So Pile 5, if this reading resonated with you, please leave a like, a comment, share this video. If you guys want to donate to my channel, you can the links to do so is in the description box. You can donate card decks, you can donate money, or you can even book a reading with me. Thank you so much for your energy and your time, Pile 5, and please be blessed. See ya. Bye. Last but not least, if you chose Pile 6, the Antidote, then this is for you. What's funny is that this is Pile 6 and the Antidote is number 666. Number 66. So we have angel number 666 here, which talks about like the time after a tough transition, after a tough time, enjoying like the energy of like what's happening, of like enjoying like a change in the reversal in fortune. Because the Six of Wands talks about like celebration. The Six of Swords is about like moving on from a tough time to a better time. The Six of Cups is about reconciling after a sad period of time, returning to the energy of joy. And the Six of Pentacles is about being given to, about enjoying the energy of the earth, like giving and receiving love and abundance after a very tough time. Someone coming to give to you after you've been in a tough seat. Going through a tough period or been left out and alone. With the energy here with Child Eternal and the Hedonist, the determination to return to remain young in body and mind and spirit, and the ability to see things with fresh eyes, you're really being like drawn to like really learn how to be more creative into your life, how to express your inner child is what I'm hearing here, and how to really allow like yourself to enjoy the beauty of life and enjoy like yourself as an individual. Like there's a lot of like really powerful energy associated with this reading, especially with Child Eternal. Child Eternal is one of my favorite archetype cards here. It's the card that Father calls me. Or that Child Eternal and the Child Divine are like two of the cards that I get a lot whenever I do actually do this. Oh, and the Alchemist. So let's see what we got here. Another 8 of Cups. Okay. All right. Yeah, pile 6. This is about like healing after a rough time, especially with the Antidote card here. This is about like being healed after a very rough period in your life and realizing that life is beautiful. It's just going back to seeing life as a child again, about the beauty, the grandeur, and the opportunities and possibilities that life can afford you. Like it's time for you to like really realize that what's in the past is in the past, and you're moving on to bigger, better, and brighter things. And in order to embrace that, and in order to like really allow that energy in, you need to be optimistic, you need to be bright, you need to be happy, and you need to be creative. The hedonist inspires creative energy. So if you are someone who's like an artist or something like that, or even if you're not, you need to get into something that allows you to create, to express yourself spiritually. I really feel like that in this reading is this is your inner child. Like there is no guardian angel, no deity, no nothing like that. This is your inner child. I'm also hearing Peter Pan, but this is definitely like your inner child. This is what's talking to you in this reading, pile six. Um, okay, yeah, this is what's talking to you, and you're talking to you, pile six. It's your inner child. Now, it sees you as someone that's like really moving in life. Like I said, you probably just came out of a really tough period. And what this card is showing me and what this card is telling me, Pile Six, is that you're moving on from that period. Like you're just moving on with your life. You're moving forward and you're pressing on. Because we have the moon card right next to it, which lets me know like you're still going on a very deeply intuitive and a very deep spiritual journey, because the moon card is in the slot that tells me what can you focus on now. So continue focusing on like building your intuition, allowing yourself to be guided from it, being guided by it. The intuition is the moon card is like a very, very deep card. Like keep focusing on like the beauty of life. I'm seeing like appreciating life on like a very deep and soul level. I really feel like a higher lesson here, like a very deep lesson on how to enjoy life is being presented here. Like what you're doing is like you're on the right path already, Pile Six. Everything that you're doing is intuitively led, is intuitively guided, and you're following along the path very, very quickly. Especially with the Three of Pentacles here, you're working in tandem with your inner child. You're listening to it, and you guys are in harmony, and you guys are walking in lockstep with each other. You guys are working, you're building, and you guys are achieving. And this is something that what you need to know is that you've been achieving in your life, you've been working hard, and you really come really far. Pile Six is something I want to hear. Is that I am hearing. You've come really far, Pile Six, and you achieved a lot in your life. And it's okay for you to like pat yourself on the back for that and to really know like, hey, you've done a lot. So now it's time for you to really start enjoying the fruits of your labor. It's time for you to enjoy your life for a change. Especially since the card that you have at the bottom deck is the star. Let me bring that out for you. You have the star card. So with the star card, this talks about healing and change and recovering from a tough period, because the star comes before the moon. About the recovery and the moving on comes on as you continue to move around your journey without knowing what's next or what's coming forward. Like, you guys have really been through a lot. You achieved a lot. And what you need to know is that there's more on a horizon for you. Only thing you need to do is surrender to the energy of play. Surrender to the energy of love and of light. Allow yourself to celebrate yourself, to enjoy your life, and to be creatively inspired to express whatever it is that's inside your heart, whether it's through whatever you do that you consider creative, whether it's writing, if you have a YouTube channel, hi Keenan, if you have a YouTube channel, or if you have anything like that, continue to allow yourself to create and to express the truest sense of yourself on those, through those mediums, because that's something that you need to do, and there's been a lot of work that you've been putting into, and it's going to pay off this year. They're trying to get you to walk away from old paradigms and thoughts, from walking away from things that no longer serve you. That's what your inner child wants you to know. Like, your past isn't your past. Like, your past is your past now. Like, the past isn't going to come up again. The past isn't going to resurface. And the past is never going to harm you or hurt you again. You've completely healed. You dealt with that karmic debt. You dealt with your karma from all that. And now you're able to really move on into a brand new sense. You're able to do so as a fully developed and mature individual. Like right now, you're emotionally mature, you're well-rounded, you're very grounded emotionally. Like the King of Cups is someone that like really has his shit together. And you have your shit together, Keenan. Like, you're awesome. You're very emotionally under control. This is a place that you've never been before. And now that you're here, you can pat yourself on the back and you can go back to being a child again because you learned how to be an adult. And now it's time for you to go back and learn how to be a kid again and how to really enjoy the goodness in life. Realize that life isn't all hard work, it isn't all struggle, and it isn't as grim and dark as the year before made it seem. Because 2021 was a 5 year, 2022 is a 6 year. That's why we got 666. And that's why 6 is an important number for this year. This is a 6 year. You overcome the hard part. You did the hard part of the leg of your journey for the past almost 30 years, or however old you are, or however many years that you've been through. You did the hard part. And now it's time for you to like really sit in your maturity, sit in your accomplishments, and allow life to love on you. Go forth into life with enthusiasm, with excitement, with love, to embrace it and embrace yourself no matter what you may look like. It's time for you to embrace everything about yourself and everything about your life because you're healing, you have star power, star quality, and you're meant to go out there and you're meant to shine, Pile 6. Last year really tried to dim your light, really dimmed your shine, and it almost succeeded in snuffing your light. But now you're here, you made it, and you're stronger than ever. And this year, you're really going to glow in which the likes of no one has really seen in quite a while. You're going to be huge. So let's pull some oracle cards for this energy, this very beautiful divine energy. First card that just really jumped out is Raven, Keeper of Secrets. One thing about the Raven, like this might really be one of my pals. The biggest thing about the Raven is one that is my familiar, it's my spirit guide. But the Raven itself comes to very spiritually inclined people. The Raven is, I think, is what comes to the prophets. Because I remember when Elijah was in the wilderness and he needed to be fed, God sent ravens to feed him. So it's the bird for the prophets. It's also the wisdom keepers. No, those are the owls. But this is the Keeper of Secrets. I'm gonna read that card because I haven't seen it yet, but I know for a fact that the Raven is my familiar. And I'm also a Ravenclaw. So let's go Ravenclaws. Let me see. What else do we got here? Nothing else want to come out, huh? Oh. We got the moon, which is timing, divine timing. And then we have the serpent, which is power. So I'm gonna read all three of these oracles because I haven't seen these ones yet. And I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm kind of lost on what they mean. Because I know that the moon has a lot to do with divine timing. And I had a slip of the tongue, and I said something about an owl, and here go the owl. So, yeah. An owl can also be another totem that's very important to you right now. So I'm going to read the moon card first. It's about the sacral chakra, it's revelation, timing, and knowing. When moon appears, it indicates that timing is an important issue to consider. Everything has its moment of greatest potency and expression. What has been hidden from you will soon be revealed, as you let things flow without obstruction. If seeking fertility, develop a close bond with our mother, the moon, and call for her assistance during the full moon phase. You carry hidden treasures and potentials. This is also Keeper of Secrets as well, which can be effectively explored at the moment. Plant seeds for a brighter future and plan ahead. Seek the meaning of any dreams that come to you now and spend time developing your intuitive skills into knowing. What's crazy is I just wrote down a dream that I had. I was going to explore more about it, but I just decided to do this video instead. So the high note is heavenly light illuminates a hidden treasure. So with that being said, I need to go to the Raven. Keeper of Secrets. This is the soul card. Occult knowledge, magic, and mastery. Raven arrives at those times where the veils are thin between your worlds, giving you the ability to shape your reality through the integration of spirit and matter. As you let go into the void and really trust the process, you will be led to understandings of your current situation based upon knowledge of the greater picture. Trust any visions at this time and know that the nature of light is to penetrate the darkness. In order for integration to take place, again with integration, you are in the process of shedding light upon situations in your life and you're being initiated into the mysteries. Keep secrets and hold your tongue. Occult gifts are being activated. Especially with the moon and the star, this is a deepening of your intuition. You're about to receive even more spiritual gifts. If you already pretty spiritually gifted, they're about to deepen, they're about to expand, and you're about to learn so much more. You're about to go down a rabbit hole, Pile 6. So be prepared for something even more deeply beautiful. You're about to realize gifts and access gifts that you never even knew that you had. Your dreams are very, very important in this moment. This is probably why I keep talking about them, because this is very much my pile. But your dreams are very, very important, and they're telling you a lot. There's secrets in there about yourself and about the world that's being revealed to you in your dreams. So I'm going to read the Serpent card now about power, about the ray of creation. When Serpent enters your life, you can be assured that creative energy is high. And what was I saying about the hedonist, about like creating and leaning into that creative energy? Like the phoenix rising out of the ashes, you have the ability to rise to any challenges at the moment. This is what I was talking about, this being the 6th year. With the phoenix rising, the 5 year was like what reduced you to ash, but this is the year that you rise. And you're going to rise quickly with the 8 of Wands here, Pile 6. You're going to rise very quickly. You have the ability to rise to any challenges at the moment. Serpent is associated with Kundalini, the energy of creation. You may have to shed skin, having outgrown something in your life. 8 of Cups, leaving something in the past, leaving outdated beliefs where they are. It's time for you to grow, and this is going to be a transformation in your life. Serpent power brings you the gift of intimacy. Observe how you crave or avoid close contacts with others, or whether your attitudes to your sexuality and or creativity require integration. Let your power rise and express itself in all areas of your life, being as wise as the serpent with any directions you consider. Life force energy is now increasing. Be wise. This is a year where you're gonna rise in power. You're gonna become so much stronger than you've ever realized, and you're gonna see. If you've been hearing like, oh, you're so much stronger than you know, this year you're really going to come to know a little bit more about just how powerful you are, about how expansive your spirit is, because you completed your Saturn return from about 28 to 30, 28 to 29, maybe about a year, even 2, depending on how fast you complete your lessons. It's your Saturn return. It can even come in even at the age of like 26 or 27. I mean, around 27 too. But you completed a Saturn return. And after you complete your Saturn return, if you complete it with grace, with dignity, and you completely integrate your lessons, which is what these cards are talking about, you've integrated your lessons on a deep and intuitive level, you're going to receive major, major, major blessings. This is where your life is going to take a really big turn, Pile 6. Your life is getting ready to take a huge turn. You're going to see a reversal in fortune and a rise in your power. This is going to be a really beautiful year for you. And you're entering into a very auspicious period in your life. The herb. The herb to me speaks of healing as well, just like the antidote. Like this is a period where like things are going to be healed, where things are going to be changed. Like you're really gonna like have to shed your old beliefs and your old thought patterns, because your life isn't gonna be like anything you've ever seen before. It's really, really not. You're gonna grow into someone completely new, completely different, and you're really gonna come and see the expansive you. And this is what I was like seeing. This is one of the cards that I really wanted to come out, because there's also an owl in this deck, but I pulled the crow. And when I seen a raven, I was going to say something about crows, but here it is. The crow is also another familiar for witches. I know that the crows are like they talk to witches. Like these, you can communicate with them. You can talk. This card here really signifies what I was saying about my raven being my familiar, because to me, the crow and the cat are familiars. So this is like a confirmation that the raven is a familiar, and probably even the owl. But the crow here is to let me know, like, you are a very spiritually guided, spiritually in tune person. And finally, with the ladder here, the Jacob's ladder, this always talks to me of ascension. How ascension isn't an elevator, it's a ladder that you have to climb. It takes work to go up in the spirit, to gain more power, to gain more, to allow the divine to trust you with even more secrets. You have to work, you have to demonstrate yourself, and you have to let yourself be tested time and time and time again, and you have to pass. This is not an easy road and not an easy route for redemption, for allowing your life to change. But you've been climbing this ladder, Pile 6, and you've been doing it well with practice, discipline. You got this. Yeah, the other card that I'm looking for isn't here. I'm gonna pull one more oracle because I always tend to go a little bit longer on like my piles, or at least the very last pile of the reading. So I'm gonna pull one more oracle and see what we get. Only one. And the flow. And what's funny is that the moon card talked about being in the flow and allowing your life to flow. And we have the moon card. We have two moons here about allowing yourself to be in the flow and the essence, and allowing your life to be intuitively guided. And here we have in the flow. Everything is smooth sailing. Your life is really about to change. If your life has been nothing but struggle up until this point, you can let that go. You can leave it in the past, because you're not going to be struggling no longer, Pile 6. Your life is about to be beautiful, and you're really about to be well taken care of by spirit, by the divine, and it's going to all come through the form of intuitive guidance and probably even help when you probably need it the most. Let go of the shore, enter the flow. You're moving into a period of gracious ease and flow. All is unfolding perfectly and with good timing, again with the timing card with the moon. Everything is falling into place because you aren't resisting the drift of the great river of life. Enjoy the ride. This isn't the time to try to control events of your life. Let the Creator support you. What was I just saying? You don't have to do it all yourself. The glory of the universe flows through you. Bro, what am I saying? It's not, the sacred traveler wants you to know it's not always easy to let go of the shore. However, this card is urging you to take a risk and to let go. When you are truly in the flow, you don't need to push or exert effort to make things happen. You can flow around any obstacle. If there's a situation in your life that isn't falling into place, let it go. It's not the right time. When you're in a state of flow, you aren't pushing the river to go faster, and you aren't swimming against it. You can just enjoy the ride. If you aren't feeling the smooth current of life, it might mean that you're trying to control situations in your life, or you're being self-critical and or judgmental. The way to move into flow is through gratitude and appreciation. Amen on that one. That's a big thing for me. And by allowing others in spirit to support and help you. I was just saying that. Like, if you're having a hard time, there's no more hard times, because you're going to get support and help, whether from spirit or whether just someone just like magically coming into your life. And I've experienced this just the past few days when I went to work. Like, there were certain things that I wanted to know and wanted to do, and people just started talking to me out of nowhere about the things that I wanted and what I needed. It was like as if by magic, like people just started entering my life and like really just talking to me about things that I wanted to know. Got some good investment tips. I met someone that was in this department, in the field that I've been trying to bust into. I'm not really going to say too much about it, but like where I was trying to shift my career towards, I met someone that was in it for 30 plus years. Very nice, very spiritual person. And, they were offering like to help me out a little bit. So, yeah, allow the universe to help you. Be in the flow, Pile 6. You're immensely blessed and highly favored. You just need to just allow life to unfold for you and allow yourself to see. You put in the work already. You've done this. You did what you had to do. You cleared your karmas. You cleared the major obstacles and hurdles in your life. And now it's time for you to enjoy the goodness of life, to allow yourself to shine, to experience the hope, the faith, and the renewal of like your beautiful childlike energies. Enjoy the beauty of life because God loves you, the Creator loves you, all his emanations love you. You are very much loved and very much blessed, even by the ground that you walk on, Pile 6. So remember that as you go forward in this new period. Your life is about to see a radical shift and a radical change, likes of which that you've only ever dreamed of, Pile 6. So enjoy your life, enjoy the favor, and please be blessed and be easy. So if this reading resonated with you guys, please leave a like, a comment, donate to my channel, please, you guys. Finding your heart to give. You can give me card decks, you can donate money, or you can book a reading with me. My Amazon wish list is in the description, and the link to do those is also in the description as well. Thank you so much, Pile 6. Be blessed. See you later. Bye.